Welcome to Pride Against Prejudice, a Shadowrun 4th edition actual play podcast.
Hi, I'm Simon and I'm playing Huggy Bear.
Hi, I'm Al and I'll be playing Maverick.
And my name is Rhydian, I am the GM. If you would like any bonus content, a link to our living campaign map can be found in the show notes, along with a link to our Discord where you can get occasional bonus episodes, and if you'd like to add locations to the map or just ask us questions, you're welcome to join us there. If you stick about for a few seconds at the end of the episode, we also have a question for you as well. Following content may contain themes and materials not suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Before we dive into the episode, here's some pay data on another one of the Shadowrun podcasts out there for you to listen to.
The wait is almost over. Dragon's Greed Gaming's hit series Shadowrun Pay Data returns with Season 2 this fall, picking up right where Season 1 left off. A series of murders has claimed nearly everyone connected to the runners. Ford's daughter is missing. Mantis keeps losing time. Megacorporations can be a powerful ally, but they can also be a deadly enemy. Where do you go when nowhere is safe? Who can you turn to when there's a price on your head? The shadows of Seattle have never been so hot. When there's no place to hide, all you can do is run. Shadowrun Pay Data is an original story written by Adam B. Season 2 features the 6th edition of Shadowrun and a canonical plot with ties to upcoming sourcebooks. Check in and run hot, because Pay Data is back.
Huggy and Mav get called in to help Marty with a little side project. You really do take us to the nicest places, don't you, Marty? Alright, Huggy, your phones are ringing.
I pick up. Okay, but hey Marty.
Huggy, I'm so glad I got hold of you. Are you busy this afternoon?
Define busy?
I could use some help with something. It's not really an over-the-phone conversation. Could you, grab Mav and come by the gym?
Yeah, how many guns do you need?
Some. Bring the van and I'll explain it.
Okay, right.
There's money in it. Well, a little bit, anyway.
Okay, right. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, if it goes alright, next Saturday, do you want to, catch a meal or something? I found this great Thai place.
Yeah, I'd love to. That would be amazing. It's been far too long.
They even have, it's at the back, but what you gonna do? But the booth is troll reinforced.
Okay, yeah, we definitely have to go. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, they also do troll-sized portions, so you don't have to, buy 2 of the Hoogie-sized portions and, shove them on the same plate. Yeah, this place is good.
We have to go. That sounds amazing.
Alright, anyway, Biz. So, do you reckon you could make it in an hour and a half?
It depends how long it takes to get Maverick, but yes, it should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's Mav. I don't know if that man even sleeps.
He sleeps on a very, very precise schedule that I've never quite worked out yet.
I feel attacked right now.
I'm not even trying. I'm not going to go there. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. I've got a client meeting. Oh, this guy's a weirdo. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll talk to you. It's not that biz. It's day-to-day biz, but I gotta go.
I'll see you shortly.
I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. Thai food.
Click.
Right. Huggy will load up not stick and shock, gel rounds, but will also take Drang and Strom. So she got the normal collection, but yeah, loading gel rounds today.
Cool. Absolutely fine.
And then she will call, while she's doing this, she will call Mav.
Huggy, what's up?
I think I have a job. Marty just called me.
Yeah, I was talking about doing something for him. When do we need to be where?
About an hour and a half over at his place.
Pick me up on the way there?
Will do.
I'll be ready.
Not sure what kind of reception he's expecting, but I'm loading gel.
Okay, I'll be ready.
When are you not?
Ever.
I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Right.
Significantly longer than 10 minutes later, because Huggy isn't good at time management.
Yep, so you pick Mav up outside his building. It takes you a while to walk down, Mav. The elevator's out again. It is better than Toyga's building. There isn't a mad homeless person living in it, but occasionally it does break down because it's old as frag and it's not very well maintained.
I live several floors up now, don't I?
Yeah, you do. I think it was like the...
Can't remember what floor.
I think it was like the 7th or 8th floor. It's not obscene, but it's not... To Mav, you're pretty fit, so it's not too bad.
Mav is hella fit, so that's not that bad.
But you do get an absolutely fragging, filthy look off this woman with a kid going up the stairs past you. Oh yeah, it's the one you took the tread set off to get your new place. Whoopsie. You do also have people trying to sell you 3 different kinds of narcotics on the stairs, and you go down through the mall.
You get sold 5 different types of narcotics in the mall.
Yeah, these ones are all entirely legal though. They're shit. And yeah, Huggy's waiting for you outside.
You know what they say about shopping centres? If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Deduct 5 points of karma.
Lose all edge for the remainder of the session.
You love my puns.
For a given value. You get picked up outside the apartment building and driven over to the gym, and yeah, Marty's actually at the desk waiting for you.
Hey Marty, you said you needed some help.
Oh, that was actually quicker than I was expecting. This is an office kind of conversation. Yeah, come with me.
And yeah, he leads you through to the office and gets himself settled down in a chair that creaks alarmingly when he sits in it. It's like an metal office chair, you know, the ones with 5 legs radiating from a central point and the wheels on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got those, but there are 5 bits of rebar from those legs that have been welded onto them up to the seat of the chair. And even then, it's creaking.
These chairs were designed for trolls assuming a body fat percentage of around, 20%, not 3.
Yeah, Marty is a big lad, and he leans back into the chair, which is only just coping with this, and he says,
Oh, I am so glad you're here. Look, I've got a bit of a professional favour to ask. I know we have,
and he looks at Huggy,
an understanding, but I'm paying for this one. It's not a lot, I can't afford a lot, kind of, that whole business with Hazel's grandmother and all the rest of that. It's thank you again for that, by the way. It's kind of left me a bit tapped out right now, but bit kind of, cash flow problems. But but I'm only offering $2,000 for this one. But this will mean I will be able to get some bigger toys down the road. You know what I'm saying? This is an investment, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to invest.
Arctic. Thank you so much. So, yeah, you know who my supplier is? I think I might have mentioned it to you at some point.
The name doesn't ring a bell, but you know me in names.
I think you've mentioned it. I've forgotten out of character.
Roll a memory check for me there, Mav, if you've forgotten out of character.
Damn it. Memory. 2 hits.
There's something itching at the back of your brain, but you just can't quite bring it to mind. You know he told you, he mentioned it during the run to save Hazel's grandmother, but there was a lot happening that night and you just don't remember. So he sighs and says,
Oh, yeah, so...
Remind me.
So, the guy I buy off, the guy I have to buy off, because, I like having kneecaps, but, it might be Dmitry Ivanovich.
The Russians. Lovely.
Yeah, look, this side of New York, and a good chunk of New Jersey, you're only buying from the Russians. You can only buy from the fragging Vori if you choose life. They don't run a lot of the other drag, but quite frankly, I don't want to be involved in a lot of the other drag, you know what I'm saying? This is a nice little earner, and I don't have to get shot at, normally. And if somebody frags with me, the Vori frag with them, you know?
Yeah, nobody likes working for the Vori, but...
I know, see,
nobody likes working with the Yak Sizer.
No, I mean, of the two, I think I'd take the Vori over the Yaks. They're slightly less racist. Not by much, though.
No, but I mean...
And, they don't like metas. But is it better or worse that they'll beat the dreck out of you, whether you're meta or Tajikistani?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I can't work that one out. But anyway, I've got to do something for Dimmy. If I do this for him, he'll give me access to better dreck.
If you get better dreck, we get better dreck.
You get better dreck, yeah.
Yeah, this would be an upgrade. This sounds like we're going to have to kill someone.
I don't know, is the honest answer. He's told me to come see him at 8 o'clock tonight, and he's going to explain it then. He told me to get a crew together of the people I wanted to help me, that I trusted, and that's about all I currently know.
Right.
I get that, you might, depending on what he's wanting you to do, if he's wanting us to, put the cement shoes on. Do the Vori do cement shoes, or is that just like the Italian and Irish mafias? I don't know. Yeah. I get that if he wants us to do something fragging wild, and you're not, I'm not down for that. But, you up for it? I hope. Please. I could really use the help.
Provided it stays within reasonable bounds, yeah, I'm up for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's things I won't do for money, but I'll let you know when I find one.
Okay, awesome. Can I get a lift?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There's a couple of gel rounds still rolling around in the back of the van. I kind of poured them in a bit quickly. If I have time, I'll tidy them up.
It really does not bother me, Huggy. I could not give a wet dreck about, loose ammo beyond. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to clean that up after I've dropped a tub of supplements.
Yeah, but it's a tripping hazard, so just be aware that there probably is going to be a few loose rounds rolling around there.
Alright, fair enough.
So yeah, He follows you out to the van. It's pretty close to your meet time, and he gives you directions to a place that's still in Staten Island. It's in Todd Hill, which is an A-rated area. You'll be able to see it on our campaign map. The address he's given you is... well, it's pretty well known to be very run. There's a strip club called Todd Hill Temptations, and there's actually quite a bit of a line out front. It's well known that there's also a casino out the back. There's a brothel upstairs as well.
Standard Vori.
Yeah. I mean, the Yaks run establishments like this as well. It's pretty standard syndicate fare.
I'm following Marty's lead. I assume he knows what he's doing.
Marty goes up to the door. There is a line, but he sort of sidles up to the bouncer, who just looks the three of you, the three Tuskers, over. He's a human guy, shaved head, expensive tracksuit, gold chain. It's expensive to look cheap kind of look.
Very Russian.
And he looks the three of you over, looks you up and down. There's a lot of looking up, especially in Marty's case, and just says, "Niet. Niet."
Marty, go.
I don't speak enough Vori.
Marty looks a little bit deflated and says to him,
We've got a meeting with Dimmy. It's the Marty party.
and the guy just looks the three of you over again, sneers a bit, spits on the floor, and then points to the alley next to the club and says, "Service entrance."
Right. Looking for Zavori. Huggy rubs her temples a little bit, but produces a slightly metallic squeak and heads over to the service alleyway.
So when you head down the alley to the service entrance, there's a couple more bouncers there. Marty has a quick word with them. And there's a steel door that seems to only be opened when stuff needs to actually go in and out. There's a couple of the strippers back here that are having a cigarette. They're obviously off duty. And the bouncers, yeah, they are openly fragging packing. They've got an Uzi-style SMG that's tucked into a thigh holster so they can get at it fast. And they look you over and they just have this ugh look. And
it is returned.
Yeah. Have either of you taken weapons with you?
I have my SMG.
I've just got the taser and the pistol, so light duty.
Yeah, you've just got a pistol, and they pat you down, and they immediately go, "No guns. They stay here, you'll go upstairs. You'll get them back when you leave."
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Okay.
You know, I will not try. I'm not trying to conceal the SMG any more than, you know, it's under my jacket. I'm not open carrying it, but I'm not like when they pat us down, I'm not going to try and conceal it or anything.
Yeah, as long as you don't make a fuss about handing over the weapons. They take the taser as well. You get the sense that if you had so much as a boot butter knife, they would take that off you as well. And you go inside, you go up some stairs, and you get led into this building that... It's one of those buildings that's been remodeled several times, and it's an absolute rabbit warren on the inside. If you didn't actually know your way around this building, it would be incredibly easy to get lost. You have to go up some stairs, down a corridor, down another set of stairs, along a corridor that feels like it goes back the way you came, then up another set of stairs to get to where you're going. And when you eventually arrive at another steel door with some very heavies outside, they open it up, you go inside, and oh, this is actually quite a nice office, but it's been built in a room that was clearly very functional beforehand. There's steel pillars holding up the ceiling, there's girders holding the floor above you up, and the whole room just has this low thrum from heavy music in another part of the building. And you can hear glass just rattling against another glass somewhere in the room. And there's two very heavies with guns stood behind Dimitri himself, who he's sat at a desk and he's got a few AR windows open. He's also got a terminal built into his desk. And there's actually quite a nice rug on the floor in front of the desk, but there are no chairs. And he looks up as you come in and goes, "Ah, Marty," he says, drinking from a glass of whiskey as you come in.
I'm going to do my best impression of a solid job's body and not talk whilst my superiors are talking.
Yep. I take up position, sort of mirroring the two thugs on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Dimitri looks Marty over as he sits back in his chair and says, "So, Marty, I'm not surprised you bring the kind of people you trust, huh?" And Marty just shrugs and says,
Yeah, couple of good friends. They know what needs to be done.
Dimitri just smiles very slightly and says, "Excellent. So, I need you to go get shipment for me. Shipment of merchandise that you sell, huh? Though not for you. I will be counting. I need you to go down to Camden. It's in Philadelphia. Go to warehouse, meet up with associates, give them cash, they give you guns, you bring guns back, you deliver guns to contact in Manhattan. They let me know when job is done. I sell you new hardware." Marty just kind of nods and says,
Yeah, I think we can handle that. I'm gonna need an address.
Dimitri just laughs a little bit and says, Marty, I know you're slow, but I give you everything you need. And that set you up to fail. I do not profit if you fail, huh? So, here is the money." One of the goons brings out an honest-to-fucking-God briefcase and sets it on the table, and it
Right, this is going to be one of those deals.
and opens it up, and there's a frag load of cred sticks in there, all certified cred, all low denominations.
It's not quite one of those deals, but it's close.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that this is the takings from Christ knows what, a whole bunch of different places, and they've kept it on separate cred sticks to make it harder to trace, and yada yada yada.
This is pre-laundered money, but money for laundering.
So, you have everything you need. I give you an address. It's on this data chip. The contact's name is Perch. Have fun. By the way, you steal my money, I kill you. You steal my guns, I torture you, then I kill you. Do we understand?
Seems fair.
We understand.
You'll see. My organization, we have reputation, eh? Reputation for not liking people like yourselves. But money comes before everything, eh?
Of
The
course.
great lubricator.
No. We keep that on brothel floor, eh? Get out of my office.
We get out his office.
Because you have a survival instinct. Yeah, so you get led back through the building. It's a different route that you get led this time. And you find yourselves back out in the alleyway behind the establishment. You've been given your guns back. You're on your way to your van. You also notice, though, as you go out, not a single one of the clientele seems to be a metahuman, though. A couple of the working girls were.
That fails to surprise me.
Yeah.
Nothing quite so tantalizing as someone you don't consider to be a person.
This is a ridiculously simple drive.
So where are we picking them up from?
Camden, Philadelphia. And it's basically on the 130. And we just sit on the 130 from North Brunswick, which is just outside New York, all the way to Philadelphia and back.
Oh, true. But we don't have any contacts in Philadelphia.
Nope. We are somewhat on our own.
I'm glad I brought all the drones.
This should just be a pickup. We should just hand over the money, get the guns. It's the fucking Vori. They are probably going to insult the three trogs. But
I've never been insulted before. This is going to be a new and exciting experience. Right, so we're heading out of New York.
Yep, so are you heading down to Philadelphia?
So I suspect that in the fifth world, we'll not be heading out of the city at any point.
in the fourth world, you barely leave the city.
Yeah.
The fourth world is pre-Bronze Age, dude.
Well, yeah, I subtracted one. Too many worlds. Did you start on fifth, Simon?
Yes, I started on fifth.
Right, that's why I said fourth.
To be fair, he's not far wrong. If you take the 206, you pretty much never leave the 27 and then 206, then you pretty much never leave an urban environment.
The east coast of the US is this close to becoming one big conurbation already.
Yeah, it's not far off from that. Anyway, so you drive over, you have to cross state lines a few times, there's miles and miles of bloody New Jersey before you get out into Pennsylvania, and...
Ugh, we are in Pennsylvania, fuck.
Just.
You're actually not. I've rechecked my map. You still stay on the New Jersey side of the Delaware River.
Oh, yeah, we do. It just goes round the corner there.
So, I don't know if this is technically not part of Philadelphia in our world or not, but in the sixth world, it's part of the Philadelphia Metroplex. It looks much like the New York Metroplex, except the cops here wear a different uniform. They're Omni Security Services.
Yay.
Do either of you have meta-human rights groups knowledge, or hate groups, or anything similar?
The only one I have is New York gangs, so that's not going to be relevant here.
No.
I have meta-human rights groups.
Could you give me a roll of that?
I should probably have knowledge Sons of Sauron, but...
Yeah, we can pick that up at some point. How many hits did you get there, Mav?
2 hits.
Philadelphia. It's great. Everybody loves Philly. It's where the fragging Humanist Poly Club was founded and where their headquarters are. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, sixth world Philly. Ugh. You drive over there. It's not too bad, though I think the front of that van is probably a little bit cosy because Huggy's in the back in her rigger cocoon and Mav and Marty are up front.
Marty is probably in the back as well, because I never got the front modified for trolls.
Are you keeping him on the centre line of the van so it doesn't list? Like a badly loaded ship.
I'm just stacking the drones on the opposite side.
Yeah, fair enough. Did you guys grab any different gear before you left, or are you just taking what you grabbed to go over to Marty's?
I think what we had to go over to Marty's is probably plenty. I've got pretty much all the drones, except Drang and Strom are not actually on drone launchers. They're just kind of packed into the side of into pockets in the side of the van.
They're in Sunshine's chair.
Strapped in. Unlike Sunshine.
Yep.
That woman will someday learn what seatbelts are for. Probably when I crash.
Round about the time I have to crack out the crash rules.
Let's not go there.
I mean, you've already broken them out plenty times for us crashing into other people.
True enough.
Is that not generally Drodid? Now what?
It has largely been the last couple of times.
You're not wrong. Alright, so you drive over to Philly. It's a pretty boring drive, actually. You've got the radio on. Something about a sports ball game tonight, or a sports ice puck. I don't really care. And
Ooh, it's hockey. Hockey's on.
you rock up outside this warehouse. It's taken you probably 2.5 hours to get over here. It's not that bad a journey. You had to deal with one small road gang on the way, but as soon as you popped the turret up, they went, no.
Sorry, we thought you were an easy target.
Yeah, we'll go hassle this wage slave in a jackrabbit instead, yeah? So you're now outside of a shithole warehouse in a shithole part of Philadelphia. It's dark, but there does seem to be a light on inside.
So, a warehouse in Philadelphia. Right, okay. Out we get.
This time, Mav is packing the submachine gun as well as his pistols.
Shall I assume that Mav has his little bag of pain?
Oh yes, that's in the front.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to carry all of the hardware. Even to an arms deal, that seems rude.
Huggy will have Hansel hovering along behind her, and the rest of them she'll unpack Drang and Strom so that they're just sitting in the back of the van and can take off. Gretel's in the drone launcher, Grendel's in the drone launcher, and Fenrir's in the drone launcher. Actually, swap Fenrir out for Hansel. Fenrir's coming with.
Okay, so you've just got the steel links trundling alongside you.
Yeah.
You head up to the warehouse, and there is a dude stood outside. Big, fat, beefy dude. He's got that kind of muscle under fat thing going on, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
He looks the three of you up and down, slowly making a face, and says, "The frag do you want, trogs?"
Some merchandise.
Merchandise?
They're here on business.
Whose business? Who sent you?
On behalf of Mitri in Staten Island.
Oh, you're Dimmy's lot, are you? Oh, frag me.
They are doing their job for him, yes.
Frag me, Dimmy. All right, one moment. And he holds a wrist phone up to his ear and goes, "Yeah, Dimmy's people are here. Yeah, the silly fragger sent 3 trogs. Yeah, they're as ugly as you think. Oh, for frag's sake. Really? Do we have to? Oh, frag me, man. All right, I'll frag me. I'll frag and do it." And he puts the phone down and opens the door for you. It's the side door next to the big roller shutter, and he says, "Go on inside. The boss will talk with you."
You wouldn't want to piss off Dimmy now, would you? Huggy grins.
Fragging, go inside, trog.
Going right in, Smoozier.
Ha ha ha, frag you.
Not in 1,000 lifetimes.
When you walk in, there's a guy, he looks pretty similar. He's got a big old round ear in a cog tattoo on his neck, and he looks you up and down and says, "Huh, you're Dimmy's people, are you?"
We're doing this job for him, yes.
Frag me, he's dropped his standards.
Nah, he raised some.
Give me a quick perception check, both of you.
Visual?
Yes, visual.
That's 3 hits from Huggy.
And 2 from Mav.
Huggy notices this first. They've cleared all the racking out of this warehouse, but it's still got a lot of catwalks and stuff in there. And there's an old, the warehouse cranes. There's one of those up in the ceiling as well. And you catch movement up there just before the laser sights turn on. You reckon there's somewhere between about 15 and 20 of them.
Right.
The guy you were talking to, he stood next to a big crate that's in the middle of the warehouse, and he just grins at you.
Well, I take it this is the merchandise?
Yeah? Have you got the cash?
We do.
Yeah? Well, hand it over then, you big dumb fragging trog. God almighty, really, did Dimmy not train you properly?
I may have forgotten to read the little employee memos that he sent us earlier.
Frag me, man. It's like You can't even train these fragging things like Pavlov's dog. Come on, hand over the cash then.
Once we see that the merchandise is there. I see a lot of crates there, but nothing that I can sell.
Frag me. Do you really think I would fragging stiff Dimmy? Show me the cash. You don't have to hand it to me, you big dumb animal. Then I'll show you the guns.
Which of us is holding the cash? I was going to say it's Fenrir is currently holding it.
The biggest, baddest one of the bunch. Yeah, the drone.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, actually it's strapped to the front of Fenrir, so I'll unstrap it, open up the suitcase.
He nods and says, I'm going to have to get a bit closer to see that. You're not going to bite, are you? Or do I have to get a muzzle out?
It's a drone.
I'm not talking about the drone. Drones can be trained. I don't know about you.
Well, Huggy takes a very visible breath in, then breathes out, and passes the suitcase to Mav.
I take the suitcase and step forward towards him.
He smiles at you as you come closer and he says, See? This is the thing with the little tuskers. They can be trained. Open it up. I'm not going to touch it. And he looks over the contents of the case and says, Oh, fragging Dimmy. He always fragging does this. Well, you've done your job. You brought it here. If Dimmy's stiffed us, I'll have a word with him. If you've skimmed...
We have not.
Dimmy'll do the right thing and put you down. All right, leave it on the floor. I'll open the crate. And he steps back and pulls the tarp off. And, oh yeah, that's a lot of guns. Some of these, like there's assault rifles, there's assault cannons, there's ammo, there's grenade launchers in here. You think you can see a couple of anti-tank missile launchers in there, like javelin launcher style ones. It's, yeah, this isn't street trash. This is hardcore military dreck.
This is military hardware. Yeah. Mav is mentally inventorying it and going, ooh.
All right. So, have you got something to take this away with you? Or are you going to get one of your pack animals to do it? He says, glancing at Huggy and Marty.
Is it just in, like, a shipping container?
It's basically like 2 or 3 pallets worth. It'll fit in the van.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we back the van up to the door?
Yeah.
Then we've got something to take it away in.
All right, then. Good boy. Get on with it. I like watching you work. It's all you're good for.
Huggy, van?
I'll get the van. The van revs up outside.
He just waves a hand and walks out, and he starts walking towards the door at the back and says, Got what we came for, boys. Leave the dumb animals to it. And he walks out, and with Marty, you get the sense that he's been quiet throughout this whole thing because he doesn't actually fragging trust himself to speak right now.
Marty has just been quietly growling under his breath this entire...
Yeah, he is vibrating with rage right now as these guys frag off out the back. And you hear a bunch of cars and they piss off. And Marty, he just looks at you both and says,
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I did not know that was what we were going to be dealing with tonight. Oh man, yeah.
We probably should have guessed that this would have been some sort of test of ability.
Oh man, yeah.
It's fine. You brought us.
Do you think Dimmy would be, too fragged off if we went and fragged a lot of them and then gave him the guns and the money?
I was doing some mental maths. I think they had the advantage here.
Definitely.
Oh,
If we were attacking the warehouse, yeah, I think we could take them. I would want the others here, but I reckon we could probably just about handle it. Once we walked in, we were kind of screwed.
Yeah.
They had guys up on the catwalks.
Yeah.
So it was probably, you know...
Good thing we didn't bring
um,
the other two, though. One of them would have popped off with a smart comment.
Yeah.
We would have got shot.
Actually, you're right. If we'd had Toiga here, we would probably all be dead.
Or Sunshine.
Or Sunshine.
I only met him a little bit. Which one's which? There was well, I was about to say the short and gobby one, but that doesn't narrow it down. I'll give you a hand getting this lot into the van.
Let's.
Is there a forklift anywhere in the warehouse?
No, it's basically just an empty warehouse. There's some trash kicking around. There's a barrel that looks like it had a fire in it recently. There's, well, it looks like some homeless people have been living here on and off. Looks like somebody who was living here decided to take a shit in the corner and didn't clean it up. Lush. It's...
At least shit in the barrel, man.
Yeah, it's pretty grim, but it's a place to go to do some dodgy dreck.
Right, let's get that door open.
So you take... it probably takes you about an hour or so to get everything loaded in, because you have to hand bomb some of it. It takes a while to get the door open. It's one of those jobs where you look at it and say, oh, it'll take 5 minutes, easy. Oh, frag.
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
It never takes 5 minutes.
You also get the sense, when you're looking at the door, that somebody has fragged this up on purpose, just leaving you standing there looking at it saying, oh, for frag's sake.
Whoever abandoned the warehouse didn't want anybody else using it. Or one of the homeless people who lives here decided to screw the door so that people couldn't get it open.
Or one of the Vori screwed it to screw with us.
You get the sense that those guys weren't Vori. There seemed to be a lot of humanist tattoos. They didn't seem like Vori. They just seemed to be run-of-the-mill racists. Not a special flavour of racist, just racist.
Joyous.
Yeah, you eventually get loaded up, and as you're getting ready to leave, you can hear some noise in the background. Like, a city has a particular sound, and if you stand still in a city and just listen, each city has its own particular sound, but this sounds off. There's more sirens than usual and more yelling.
Oh, flag. Let's get this stuff into the van and get out of here.
Do any of you have any Sprawl life knowledge or sports knowledge? I will let Mav default on logic without the -1 for this because you played basketball a lot.
I did.
I don't have anything like that, no.
Alright.
I think I've worked out of character what this is, but I will roll my logic to see if Mav gets it.
What's the penalty?
I'll let you roll it at a -1, Huggy, so normal penalty for defaulting.
Mav got 2 hits. Which
Okay.
is pretty good for logic 3.
Huggy got 1 hit.
So, Huggy's thinking, there's something up. There's something in the air tonight, and it ain't Phil Collins. Whereas Mav's going, oh, fragging Philadelphia. Fragging radio said there's a sports game on tonight. And if there's one thing that Philadelphia sports fans are known for, it's riots. Frag's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fags, this is going to take forever.
Yep. Looks like tonight's hockey game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Montreal Seraphim was a win for the home team. And the fans are out celebrating.
You know, at least it's a celebratory riot rather than a conciliatory riot.
I'm told that apparently this is what Philadelphia is like. Like, real world Philadelphia. This is just a thing. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philadelphia sports riots, they just happen.
So, you've got a riot on your hands. You don't know where it is right now. You're in some dreck hole by the river.
Where in Philadelphia, oh mighty crude guide, is the sports stadium?
So you are currently in Camden.
Which is just east of the river, yep.
Eyes at docks.
I don't know where the stadiums are in Philly, so give me 30 seconds with Google Maps. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to say Philadelphia Sports Complex Special Services District, which is where the stadium where Drek has kicked off from is. But people will watch it on the Trid, it's all over. Like, the riot will be concentrated around there, but there'll be Drek kicking off everywhere.
So where is that?
Kinda over the water from you.
It's in a different fragging state.
It's still part of the Philadelphia Megaplex.
I mean, this is a little bit like if you live in Istanbul saying, oh, it's on another continent, and then you get a 5-minute train ride. Which I have done. It's really, really confusing saying, oh, I'm going to Asia to go to the supermarket. What? It's bizarre.
Oh, right.
So yeah, there's riots happening everywhere. You can hear it getting louder, and you can also start to see that reddish glow against the low-hanging cloud.
Oh joy, things are being set on fire.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, we're pretty close to the 676 south. That gets us back to the main road. Shall we just go for it?
Let's try. If we hit the 676, we're not going to be the only ones trying to get out of here. So the roads are going to be packed, which means that the roads are going to be a target for the rioters. Let's hope I'm a good driver.
If the worst comes to it, you did load that machine gun with gel.
I did.
So you start heading over to the 676. As predicted, the traffic is fragging awful. It's just gridlock. It's so slow. You are making progress, but it's not quick progress. And there's one point where you're pulling up outside of a stuffer shack that is just being smashed to frag by a bunch of lunatics who then start just running straight at the van, screaming. Please roll initiative.
Woo! Right.
Alright, so Mav, there's a dreck load of rioting assholes running straight at the van, and it's your turn first. What are you doing about it?
How many's a Drek load?
10, 15 of the bastards?
That is a lot. That is a Drek load. Alright, suppressing fire. I'm holding a submachine gun loaded with stick and shock. They're getting suppressed.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you will only get one shot here, unless you don't bother to wind the window down first.
I wind the window down.
Alright, give me your roll, please.
I kick the door open. That's faster.
Alright, yeah, sure.
But just the one action acceptable.
Yeah, it's going to take you an action to make it so that you actually can open fire. Give me your roll, please.
5 hits.
Are you still using stick and shock?
Yep.
What I'm going to say is that 5 of them just get tagged with stick and shock and just drop to the ground going... Yeah, Huggy, your turn. There's less assholes. What are you doing?
Fewer.
Shush, pedant.
They are swarm, Al. It's less.
Thank you, pedant.
I am going to mount Randall's mother's LMG and suppressing fire.
Okay, so...
We're just gonna suppress these fuckers into the ground.
Yep. When presented with large attacking infantry units, hose them.
Yep.
That's what machine guns were invented for.
Yeah, totally reasonable. So, could you give me your roll there, please, Huggy?
Right, I am jumped in. Oh, flag me. That's one hit.
Really only roll 9 dice.
I'm trying to work that out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, only 9 dice. I am going to spend an edge
Okie doke.
to reroll that. So that's 8 dice. 3 hits total, so another 2.
Alrighty, yeah, so you just tag 3 of them with gel rounds, you catch one of them in the nuts, one of them in the throat, one of them just takes it smack in the forehead and he just goes down. The one that got tagged in the crotch is just puking everywhere. Yeah, they're not looking too good. So, yeah, there's like 3 of them left who are starting to look around at their mates that are all on the floor and each other and just backing the frag away from this van going, do we want to do this? I don't think we want to. Yeah, let's just not do this.
Or pick a soft target.
Mav pops one of them with 1 gel round.
In the ass, yeah.
Stick and shock round, rather.
Just tases him in the butt. Yep. Yeah, you carry on driving. You do have to wait a little while at an intersection because there's a mass punch-up of about 30 people. They look like they're wearing the colours from both different teams, just absolutely leathering the piss out of each other in the middle of the street. And you're just sat at this intersection going, oh, come on, guys, hurry it up. And Marty's saying,
That one at the back, yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, my money's on him. Yeah, he looks really good.
Nah, he's a guy with a green hat. He's got that duck and weave. I think he's got him.
Yeah, but that guy at the back, he's got that psycho look in his eyes. Yeah, look. He just lost a fragging tooth. He doesn't care.
and as Marty says this guy just Glaswegian kisses some other fragger.
Okay, so yeah, that's he's... Oh wow, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, most of it's his and all. He doesn't give a frag. He's still going. I bet he's high. That guy has to be high.
He has to be. He's got a tooth lodged in his scalp.
What do you reckon? Kamikaze or jazz? Mav, you know about this, Drek.
Not really.
Oh, come on. I know what you used to do for a living. What's he on?
It's not kamikaze.
Really? That level of... He's fragging got somebody else's tooth stuck in his scalp.
He's just an idiot, Marty.
He can be both.
I think it's just alcohol, to be honest. He's not got the twitchiness of kamikaze.
You know what? You might actually be right. He's a little bit too in control for it to be kamikaze.
Yeah.
This just goes on for a while, and then the cops turn up with the riot shields and deliver the beatdown. Do any of you have the radio on or anything like that?
I have the news playing at least one AR window.
Yeah, you're looking at this going, oh, fragging hell, how are we getting out of here? This is just a pain in the ass. And eventually, on the radio, you hear that they're setting up a cordon around the city, and they're working their way inwards, dealing with the riots. So, yeah, you've got to get past the police cordon somehow.
Oh, fuck.
Where are they setting up the cordon?
They're starting with the major roads, and then they're working their way inwards.
Right, I guess we're taking side roads.
Alright. We need to get round that fragging river, which appears to actually be a lake.
Cooper River Lake?
That's the one.
Right, I think we head south first. I'm guessing most of the traffic is going to be trying to get back to New York.
Or out to Baltimore and Washington.
Yeah.
And we don't want to go northwest, so we go south. Out to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do either of you have navigation?
I do not.
I think I do.
Navigation defaults on intuition. Could you both give me a roll at a -1?
I got nothing.
And I got 1. This was Marty can pitch in.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what Marty can do for you. He does not have navigation.
But Marty is known for his brilliant intuition.
Are you sure about that, man?
No, I'm not. In fact, I'm sure of the opposite of that.
Are you sure you want him to roll for you? He has intuition too.
No, please keep your critical glitch to yourself.
No worries. So, yeah, you are well aware of that. And I'll just say that Huggy chimes in, saying, No, Marty, you are not navigating. You got lost on your way to the shop last week.
Right, I'm sending up Hugin.
The plane drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you launch the drone. Give me its perception.
What's the perception modifier for flashing red and blue lights?
Oh, wow, it's getting worse. That's 1 hit.
It is. Could you also give me a stealth roll for it? The actual name of the skill in 4th edition escapes me right now, but you know the one I mean.
Infiltration?
Yes, infiltration. That's the bunny.
Those should so be the other way around.
I know, but I think they changed it in 5th. I can't remember.
That's 1 hit.
All right. Make a reaction roll for the drone.
Oh, God. Oh, God, that's a 0.
Not a critical glitch, though. Could it please resist 7 physical as it gets shot at by a police drone?
Sure. That's just defense, isn't it?
It's armor.
Armor. That's 1 hit.
Awesome! So it's just taken 6 physical as it gets stitched down the wings with bullets because, yeah, the cops are not fragging about tonight.
Right, okay, they are shooting down drones. That's bad.
While you're having this conversation, you can hear a rhythmic dum 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 from the other end of the street.
That sounds bad.
There's a lot of people running past your van right now.
Yeah, let's
That sounds like, marching feet in unison.
It sounds like people hitting shields with riot batons.
You glance in the wing mirror, Huggy. That's exactly what it is. There's a shield wall of riot cops coming down the street, chucking CS gas canisters as they go and beating their shields.
Oh, flag, we're getting out of here.
Let's go.
Yep, they're in full armour, gas masks, riot shields with a tiny little window in the front, slamming them with nightsticks, and they're even in testudo, like Roman legionary formation, so that, yeah, chuck a brick at us, see if we fragging care. You will in 5 minutes.
Right, okay, let's go. It's time to not be here. Time to not be in Philly, flag.
Yeah, it's getting fun. So give me another navigation roll to see if you could get out of here. I will give you a bonus dice here, Huggy, for information that you got from your drone's perception.
Right. Okay.
And I'm going to edge this.
I'm going to edge this.
Should one of us assist the other since we're both going to get hits on this?
Yeah.
You can. You're very welcome to.
My pool is 6. Yours?
My intuition is 4.
Oh, you're actually good at this. You only edge 1. No.
Oh,
you're
no,
not.
so I'm edge 3.
Then your pool is 7, so I should assist.
Right, okay.
No. Oh, frag you.
Oh, Mav! Okay.
I spent a point of edge on that, and I'm edge 4.
Yeah, so you've got the map upside down. Huggy, you don't get any extra.
It's not a glitch, I just cannot work anything out.
No. Hey, you've got the map upside down and you're going, I have no idea where I am. I don't think we should go that way, though. But I have no idea where we are. So, what have you got there, Huggy?
I got 3 hits.
All right. With 3 hits, you're able to get out of the worst of it. So you head further south, out of Camden. You're using back streets. You manage to get into Gloucester City, down to Barrington near Lawnside. And you're kind of hooking round. And you eventually see in front of you a dreck load of, oh, Wow, that was fast. There's a load of concrete barriers with riot police behind them. There's a couple of Ares mob masters that have got some kind of... It's not a it's a water cannon on top, and they seem to be letting people out. They're stopping each vehicle as it comes up, talking to the driver. In some cases, they're getting them to open the vehicle up. They're having a look inside, but they are letting people through.
Okay.
If they look inside us, we are toast.
And Marty says,
I'm not good at the talking, but, I mean, are they gonna be like the cops back home?
Yeah.
So you'll probably take a payoff.
I mean, you're kind of here because of me, you know, so, I mean, I can cover that if you need me to, but don't make me do the talking. I'm not doing the talking. I'm not talking to the fragging fuzz.
I don't think I'm doing the talking after tonight.
Well, how are you doing, little man?
Oi, Fuzzboy.
I know you're good at the talking. You're good at this, right?
I'm in the driver's seat.
You've been on the other side of this.
Alright. Give me the cred stick.
Marty reaches into his jacket pocket and just gives you a cred stick. You glance at it. It's got an amount in 4 figures on it.
I don't know how to do this myself, so can I roll, etiquette police?
Yeah, I'll give you etiquette police. Give me...
How do you correctly bribe a police officer?
Oh no, officer, you dropped this. My. How unfortunate. Let me help you. I'm a concerned citizen returning your property. I don't know.
Ultimately, we found this, and we need to return it to a responsible police officer.
Yes, we're handing this into lost property. That's probably the best that one of us ignorant bastards is going to manage their side. The nearest I've ever gotten to needing to bribe a police officer was when I was getting off the metro in Istanbul, and I got pulled by a couple of plainclothes police officers because I looked like a dodgy motherfucker.
I mean, I can't blame them.
Yeah, long-haired white boy in Istanbul?
I mean, it's a fairly easy catch, probably.
Yeah, I was doing that thing of making sure, yes, I will show you my ID, officer. I'm not fragging letting go of it.
Nah.
I ain't stupid. So, could I get your roll there, please, Mav?
Absolutely, and I'm once again using edge.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
That's more like it. 3 hits.
You get 2 net hits, so what are you actually saying to this guy? Just roughly.
That we were in town for business, that this is all awful and obnoxious and we just want to go home.
And you've got some lost property to hand in. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, and he looks at the cred stick and goes, yes, I'll be sure to get this back to the appropriate owner, and waves you through.
Have a good day, officer.
You've managed to get out of the riot zone. You're on the drive home. How are you feeling about Philly?
Lovely city. We should come back here.
With a flamethrower.
With several flamethrowers.
There's a line from an old 2D movie that I remember seeing. Let's take off and nuke the place from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Now that you're out the city, it's actually a pretty straightforward drive back to New York. It's late at night now. The roads along here are quite well patrolled, especially right now. But you do pass a few burning wrecks, and you're getting the sense that the local go-gangers have had some fun. There's even a big rig that's been run off the road and set on fire and has Halloweener pumpkin tags all over it.
Oh, frags, the Halloweeners came all the way here?
Oh, the Halloweeners are fragging everywhere.
No, of course.
They're global, aren't they? They're just,
I think all over North America, certainly. I don't know about global, but they're big. But yeah, it's been a fun night. The police have been fragging busy. And now you've got to get into the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Oh, frag yeah, we're taking this to fucking Manhattan. Whose idea was this?
Dimitri's.
Frag Dimitri.
You're not pretty enough, no.
Right. I have a vehicle permit. And
Which part of Manhattan are we actually going to?
You are going to the Lower East Side, which is...
The Pit.
It's not the sketchiest bit of Manhattan, but it's not far behind. And as you said, Mav, it's known as the Pit.
Remind me which bridge Manhattan is currently missing.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Right.
The one that would have been quite convenient for you, although the Williamsburg Bridge is still there.
It was the Williamsburg Bridge I was looking at and thinking, was that the one that got blown up? No, it was not.
So, do either of you have much in the way of security knowledge, especially regarding NYPD Inc.?
no.
I've got Lone Star procedures,
Anything else?
police action threads. That's my next most applicable skill.
Yeah, you've been watching the Sweeney. Yeah, now, give me Lone Star procedures. I'm gonna say at a minus... Actually, do you have any area knowledge of New York? I'll give you...
Still haven't picked that up. I keep meaning to.
What about you, Huggy? Do you have any area knowledge?
I only have New York gangs.
Give me your New York gang skill, actually. And, Mav, I'm going to give you your Lone Star procedures, but I'm actually going to give you this at a -1 instead of the usual -2.
Is it within patrol division, or am I reaching too far?
No, actually, you're not. You would get patrol for this.
Patrol division at -1.
What did you get there, Huggy?
No hits.
Not a glitch, though. Could have been worse.
No.
I forgot to turn off my edge slider. I'm not keeping that 9 hits. Much as I would like to.
I was gonna say, otherwise you know more about NYPD Inc.'s procedures than NYPD Inc. Mav took a day job for a week, wrote their manual and fragged off.
Lone Star without the edge slider at -1. 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit's enough. Oh, they've run fragging mad scanners and chem scanners going in and out of New York. Frag's sake. If we go through the bridge, we'll go through a checkpoint.
Ugh. Even into Lower East?
Yeah.
Anywhere on Manhattan, man.
Come on, Al. This is Al, not Mav. If you were designing a security setup, would you leave such a glaring fucking hole?
I would have fragging burned the F-class area out and have it upgraded to a lovely C-class, like...
You mean a wage slave battery farm?
Yeah. Or flatten it. It would be less danger. I would not have a single F-class district on Manhattan.
Al,
Rid.
I can tell you play Stellaris.
What district?
Alright, so yeah, you know that going over a bridge...
Can't go in by road.
Yeah, going over a bridge with this lot is probably a no-go. Some of those... Oh, hang on. Some of those grenades have got a charge in, and they're... Oh, those are some sort of gas. Some sort of gas that's banned under the Geneva Suggestions. Okay.
Yeah, they're not getting arrested if they find this stuff. They're just going to do a controlled detonation of the entire van with us inside.
And when you say controlled, you just mean a detonation?
I mean, more controlled than, randomly. We're not quite important enough to merit a saw shot.
Maybe a Panther cannon.
So they're not getting in on the roads.
We can't exactly take this lot on the subway.
Marty just kind of looks at you with a slightly helpless expression on his face and says,
I mean, this is kind of why I hired you guys, because, I run a gym. If, pumping iron would get us over there, then I'm your guy, But, no.
What about the river?
It's big and it's wet.
You rent a boat?
I think we rent a boat.
Yeah. Head down. We are going to head down to Staten Island. We can rent a boat out of, I don't know, Port Richmond or somewhere.
I worked with a guy ages ago. Was it before we met? Before we met. Have I got him in my contacts?
The name you're looking for is Amrit.
Thank you, Rid. I'm glad you're on the same page as me. I did not add him to my contacts. Should I have?
You fragging should have done. Take Amrit the Skimmer as a loyalty 1 connection. What should I make him?
2?
Yeah, connection 2 contact.
He's very local but quite powerful.
Yeah.
And he operates out of... Amrit's boathouse.
Yep.
I've just found the note on the map. Yeah, I point Huggy to South Beach in the northeast of Staten Island.
Right.
I know a guy.
I punch in the locations and Mav gives me and head over there.
Cool. Are you getting in touch with him beforehand, or are you just turning up on his doorstep going, "Hey, dude"?
I should probably call ahead.
All right. So you give him a ring. After a little while, he answers and says, "It's Mav, right?"
The very same. We worked together a couple of months ago.
It's been more than that. It's been like 6 months, chummer. How are you doing? You're still breathing, apparently.
Still breathing, still working.
Good. You didn't get caught up in that mess back in, like, August with the explosion in Manhattan and the bombing and then they blew up a bridge. And do you have... Oh, open line. Yeah. Can I do something for you? I'm assuming so.
I've got some work that's up your alley. You up for a rush job?
I don't have anything on tonight. By rush job, do you mean, tonight?
Tonight, preferably, yeah.
I can do that, yeah.
You want the dates now, or should we come to your place?
I'm assuming it's the kind of details that you don't discuss over a phone.
Thought not. We're on our way to yours. We can.
All right.
We can talk.
Just, am I going to need danger money for this one, or is it, simple?
It should be simple.
Oh, why do I get the feeling that the word "should" is doing some heavy lifting? Okay, meet me at the boathouse. Do you know where you're going?
I know where I'm going.
All right, I'll get the boat ready. I am going to need a bit of a hand getting it in the water, but...
We can do hands.
Yeah, Arctic. I'll see you then. Yep, he hangs up, and the drive over is pleasantly boring.
Oh, thank flag.
After the way the rest of this trip has gone?
It's the kind of dull you want. There's...
If everything would just be dull, it would be brilliant.
Spoken like a true Mav.
I am a true Mav.
That sounds like a vicious insult. So, yeah, you stop over on the way at a McHugh's. You get...
We've been driving for like 5 hours at this point, plus traffic.
Yeah, you get some really drecky road food. The burger tastes like hot cardboard.
Oh, they improved these ones.
Yeah, they're even better.
That is fine. You can cover up the cardboard taste with hot sauce.
You get back to Staten Island. You do have a little bit of a moment where one of the local gangs, the Blood Banners, are out tonight, and you see them beating the dreck out of some poor elf by the roadside, but not your problem tonight. And make your way over to Amrit's boathouse. He's got it open. It's like it looks like a small fishing boat, but it's one that you can get onto a trailer and get in and out the water. And he seems to be kneeling down next to a tractor with a toolbox and swearing under his breath a lot as you arrive.
She'll still float, I hope.
He looks over and goes, "Oh, Mav, hey dude,
Amrit,
yeah, the boat's fine. It's the fragging tractor for getting her in and out of the water. But," he looks over at Huggy and Marty and says, "if you're feeling strong..."
I told you we had hands covered.
Oh, actually, hang on. Before I do that, is this a one-way trip or a two-way trip?
This should be a two-way trip. We are just delivering something and coming back.
Alright, if this is a one-way trip, my boat is stranded in the water until I can fix the tractor, and I'm doubling my fee.
We should be coming back.
Alright. Where am I taking you?
I mean, I'll give the tractor a look over once we come back.
We'll come back to that.
Lower East Side, Manhattan.
Oh, man. Really?
3 of us plus
The cargo.
the cargo.
And yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking as well.
Okay. You're employing my services, so that cargo can't exactly be taken over one of the bridges, and you don't want anybody to know about it.
We can't take it over the bridge. No.
Are we talking...
It's hardware.
Hardware. Arctic. Right. How enthusiastic is it? Is it going to... if it gets hit, are there going to be explosions? Are we gonna...
I mean, if you hit it right, yes, but...
Only if you pull the triggers.
Okay, cool.
It's not explosives.
Is it the kind of thing that needs to be handled with care? Because if you drop it, you start coughing up bits of your own lung.
No.
No. This should only be a problem if you arm it and pull the trigger.
Okay, look. I can do Lower East Side, but I'm going to be honest with you folks. It's going to be a long trip right now. Since some silly fragger blew up the Brooklyn Bridge, I haven't been able to go that route. It's a fragging nightmare. I've got to go all the way up.
I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, that's going to ruin everything.
Yeah, it's a fragging pain in the hoop. I've got to go right up the fragging Hudson. We've got to hook down into Harlem River, and they've got fragging searchlights on that. It's a fragging nightmare. So I am sorry, but prices...
I was going to say, is it faster to go up the Harlem River, or is it better to go the long way right around Long Island? But Christ.
Not the whole Long Island.
I am not going around Long Island. This boat ain't good for the rougher water you get out past Montauk Point. We will fragging die if we try that, especially tonight with the wind picking up. I am not doing that.
I don't know enough about sailing, so this is all on you, mate.
Look, I can do it. We should be alright, but it does cost a little bit more, And Marty chimes in saying,
I can cover that. I can expense that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got to get over there. It really needs to be tonight, Thanks, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Amrit, Huggy, Marty, colleagues of mine.
So, yeah, I never introduced myself. Sorry, I'm not great at the whole social thing.
Amrit smiles and says, "It's fine. Look, in my business, names aren't really that important. A lot of the people that I take from point A to point B, they're just a body on a boat, and I never see them again. And I don't ask questions."
Just Nguyen, not people.
Yeah. And I really hope that it isn't one of those jobs where the person paying me is making a drop-off in the middle of the bay.
Yeah,
I don't like those jobs. They're not fun.
I can imagine.
Talking of making a drop-off, we should probably, wrap up the load before we take it across the water. It's a bit, loose at the moment.
I was assuming that we'd taken the top with us.
Yeah, they left you the tarp, so you can do that easily enough.
Fine, we can wrap it again. That's fine.
Yeah, you spend a bit of time getting everything into the boat. It's like 4 a.m. at this point. It is bastard late, and you've probably been mainlining caffeine on the drive over.
I've got one of they call it the Stuffer Shack Big Gulp troll version. There's the troll version.
Oh, God.
Which is, the KFC buckets.
Yes.
It's one of those. It's mostly brown water that they then add caffeine powder to.
Yeah, Marty's been having the same. It does a job, and that job is getting you absolutely mainlined on caffeine. You help Amrit get the boat into the water, and you take a quick look at the tractor, Huggy. It's one of those situations of, I can fix this, but it's going to take 4 hours, 3 spanners in each hand, and a lot of swearing, and we don't have time for that right now.
Yeah.
There's a bit of negotiation between yourselves, Amrit and Marty, over the price for the job, but Amrit does agree to knock a little bit off for Huggy helping him out to repair the tractor after the job's done. You all get in the boat, and it's full dark at this point. Early hours. It's that weird bit of the early hours of the morning where it's after the people who've been for a night out on the town have crashed out, but before most people have started getting up for work.
Perfect time for the job, I think.
It's really quiet. Amrit's boat is running on electric motors, no lights, and at one point Marty lights up a cigarette and Amrit legs it across the boat as fast and quietly as he can, and he actually has to climb Marty's chest slightly, takes the cigarette out of his mouth and just flings it in the water, and is very quietly just yelling at Marty, like whisper yelling, going, "You do not fragging do that on a fragging smuggling run, you absolute fragging idiot!" And if you make any noise, Amrit is just all over at you, just no.
Huggy is going to settle herself down on some rope somewhere to wedge herself against the side of the boat, turn on an AR window and have a nap.
And you make your way up the Hudson. You're between Jersey City and Manhattan. You can see the lights on either side. These cities just... no Metroplex goes to sleep. Not fully. But you eventually turn into the Harlem River, and it's much narrower. There's buildings towering on either side of you, and Amrit is looking really fragging nervous. You actually hear a couple of gunshots go off at one point in the distance, and he's just like, oh frag, oh frag, oh frag, oh frag. But you make your way further down the river, and you're going past Roosevelt Island. It's just fragging. Loads of presents on it. Yeah, this is where the Shadowrunners that frag up go. But you're getting there. And you do have a sketchy moment as you're about to pass the Williamsburg Bridge, where they've got searchlights out, and you have to pause in the dark on the water for about 10 minutes or so, because it looks like they're searching another boat. You don't fragging know what they're doing, and you don't care as long as they don't catch you.
Indeed.
Yeah. And you eventually manage to get to Pier 36, where Amrit pulls up the boat, ties it off, points up the ladder that comes down to the water and goes, "I think this is you."
Right district, certainly. Where are we dropping this shit off?
Pier 36.
Oh, right. This is actually our...
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, let's get this over with as quickly as possible.
Should we go up and say hi before we haul the crate up?
Yeah.
When you go up there, there's... oh yeah, they're neo-anarchists. Totally fragging neo-anarchists.
Oh, my people.
The lassie who meets you has neon, vibrant pink hair, shaved down the sides of her head, leather jacket, enough piercings that she gets grumpy near magnets and looks you over and goes, "Who the frag are you?" and just levels an assault rifle at you. And there's 3 guys behind her. They've also got the pink hair, shades, and armoured vests on. They're not wearing t-shirts, just armoured vests, and looking at you going, "What?"
Who the frag are you coming out the bloody river?
Yeah. They just look at you, assault rifles down. It's not... The finger is not quite on the trigger yet, but it definitely could be.
We are just deliveries, as delivery boys.
We're here on behalf of Dimitri.
You're Dimmy's crew.
Why does everyone keep on?
You're doing this job for Dimmy.
You are not what I expected out of Dimmy. I mean, the guy's a raging hoop hole. You look alright. And she lifts the rifle.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
I fragging hate doing business with Dimmy, but he's the best person to get guns off.
We all hate doing business with Dimmy.
Yeah.
But he's the best person to get guns off. You want to give us a hand up the ladder with this Drek?
I mean, sure. And she directs a couple of her guys to help you out. And she... Actually, who's acting as the spokesperson for this?
Huggy, it appears.
Fair enough. You're feeling brave.
Huggy is the closest we have to a neo-anarchist.
Yeah, fair. So she turns to you and says, "So, tell me, I gotta know, how the frag did you end up working for Dimmy?"
Well, Cuddly here runs guns. He largely buys off Dimmy.
I don't run guns, normally. I sell them.
That kind of means the same thing, don't they?
Not really.
Yeah, well.
One involves commerce, one involves blood and screaming and, oh frag, it's the cops, and apparently riots, and far more racists than I wanted to deal with today.
Yeah, that was deeply unpleasant.
Yeah.
You know what, the riots were almost a little bit cathartic, because at least I got to shoot someone. Anyway, he sells guns and ammo on the side, and he enlisted our help in getting a better deal out of Dimmy.
Right. Do I want to know?
Just a pick up and drop off, nothing that weird.
Fair enough.
We we do this gun for him, and he sells us better stuff.
Yeah, I can respect that. And as you're having this conversation, there's the distinctive sound of a rifle being cocked, and you hear, "Come on, recluse, time to hand it over." And you see another guy step out of the shadows, also holding a gun that he's got fairly firmly pointed at your contact. Give me a perception check.
Once again, visual?
Yep.
That's fun hit from Huggy.
Okay.
And 4 from Mav.
Mav's looking at these, thinking, they're neo-anarchists. Sort of. Something just seems off. Like, they're definitely neo-anarchists, but not like the ones you were dealing with.
Huh.
And Recluse just looks back and says, "Oh, frag off. We paid for this Drek. Go frag yourselves." And her boys, they're all turning around and levelling their rifles as well. And yeah, an absolute Drek load of assholes step out, and they're all holding guns as well.
That is a Drek load of assholes.
Do any of you have any knowledge of neo-anarchist groups? I'll accept gangs at a penalty here, or similar.
I'm rolling gangs at a penalty.
Yeah, I'll accept political groups, poly clubs, anything remotely like that.
Meta-human rights?
I'll give you that one at a -2, Mav, because it's sort of...
Still better than just my intuition.
Yeah.
So that's one hit from Huggy.
And 1 hit on Mav.
You get as far as, well, they're both neo-anarchist groups, and they don't like each other.
One wears pink and one wears blue. It's a fucking episode of Babylon 5.
Because that's the tokens that the GM could find. Hush. But yes, the gang colours on the one side are very pink, and the other side are very blue.
Pink follows pink leader and blue follows blue leader.
It's not Babylon 5. This is no basis for a political system. Yeah.
I'm sure the neo-anarchists hear that a lot.
Yeah, they look like they're definitely squaring up against each other. What are you folks doing? You've not finished unloading at this point. There's a whole other crate to go.
Oh, fuck. Are we still trying to get pay? Have we got payment for this yet?
No.
No, we don't get payment for this. Dimitri's already been paid. We're just the delivery boys.
Yeah, and Dimmy will hear once the job is done.
Did Dimmy say who we were delivering to?
Yes, he told you that your contact for this was Recluse.
Ah, frag. That means we actually...
We're on the small side. Great.
Ah, frag.
So, Huggy, I will say that you could have taken your flying drones, but not your ground drones with you.
Yeah, I will take Hansel and Gretel. Actually, no, you know what? We're going over the water. I'm taking Strom und Drang.
Okie doke. You will have had enough space to take all of them should you have wanted to. Maybe some of them flew.
I will just take Strom und Drang.
Why? The DM is saying you can take all your drones, Huggy. Take all your drones.
Fine, I'll take all the drones.
And since we're blatantly breaking the law anyway, I'm carrying the big hardware.
Fair enough.
I'm in a boat filled with missile launchers and, like, not tear gas, trench gas.
Some sort of gas. You don't want to know.
Yeah, the machine gun is not a problem here.
Huggy is going to, as quietly as she possibly can, head back down the ladder.
Alright, give me an infiltration roll to see how well you do this.
I do not have infiltration, shockingly.
So give me a agility -1.
Not, because that's super useful for drones.
All my drones have an infiltration package.
You just hardwire it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one hit.
Right, let's see how they do. Defenders win ties, Huggy. You get away with it.
Aye.
So you've managed to sneak down, and there's just this flaming, screaming row going on up at the top at the moment between Recluse and whoever this other fragger is. You can't hear all of it, though, because he thinks he's cool and he's not taking his respirator off, so all you're getting is, like, muffled Bane voice.
Right, Huggy is going to find herself a quiet...
You came to Anarchy late. I was born in it.
Shut the frag up! You were saying, Huggy.
I'm going to find somewhere relatively safe, with my back against some sort of solid object, and turn the drones on.
Okay, so are they all just launching and lifting up over the pier?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's now 4 drones hovering. Mav, you see these other assholes take a couple of steps back and a lot of guns pointed up at the drones. Are you doing anything to try and, I don't think calm this down, but do something?
Look, our delivery contract is Recluse. If you're going to make something of it, looks at drones, looks at Recluse's dudes, looks at Marty and me. Are you?
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to make an intimidate check, and I'm going to give you a +1 for everybody on your side, including the drones. I am giving you +2 for Marty, because...
This is fucking you.
Yeah, because he is a big boy, and he's... Marty's kind of making weird, incredibly low growling noises right now. And he did have this with him earlier in a bag, but he's actually got it out whilst you were on the boat trip over. He's got an HK XM30 assault rifle, one of the ones with an underbarrel shotgun.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Good choice, sir.
I mean, the guy sells guns. He can get the nice Drek.
Yeah, he should have the best for personal use.
It does, however, look like a kid's toy in his hands. He's had to have the handle and the trigger guard specially adapted because, well, his finger is like my wrist. So, could you give me that roll with a plus? I'm gonna say that Huggy's out of sight, so you don't get a bonus for Huggy, but plus 10. And the other guy is gonna make an intimidation roll with a plus 10 as well, actually.
This is the largest modifier I think I've ever input. 7 hits.
Alright. You have 3 net.
Oof.
So, the drones just kind of fan out over this. Do your drones have laser sights?
They don't because they have built-in smart sights.
Yeah, fair. So, if they did have laser sights, they would all basically be on this guy's throats, but they don't, so he doesn't know this.
So it's just an ominous humming and the sound of optical servos clicking.
And he looks around at this and goes, "All right, Recluse. We kill each other. We can't kill the corpos. You win this round. Next fragging time." And he and his boys just back off slow. They're lowering their rifles slowly in that kind of, "We're choosing to do this. You haven't made us do this." Yeah, they totally made us do this. And they back off and disappear into the dark. And Recluse just lets out a sigh and turns to Mav and says, "Oh, fragging hell, that was close."
How'd that worked?
Fragging neo-Maoists, man. They're... Neo-anarchism isn't about... It's not about not being able to have things. Yes, property is theft, but property is stuff like... It isn't personal property, it's corporate property. It's... fragging hoopholes. I'm sorry. Shall we get the rest of this unloaded before those fragging idiots come back with reinforcements? Please.
Let's.
It takes you about another 20 minutes of work getting this into the back of the van they've got, and Recluse gives you a handshake afterwards. You pile back into Amrit's boat, and he takes you off. And yeah, you've still got some dodgy Drek on you, and it's just getting towards dawn, and you've still got the Tarpaulin, and he's just going, "Come on, cover those fragging drones. They're gonna see us. It's light."
Yeah.
Mav, that bag under that tarp, please.
Yep.
You know anything about fishing?
Nope.
Yes.
Huggy does.
Wait, what?
I'd like line fishing, but...
He kicks open a locker and goes, "That's lucky," and hands you a fishing rod. You actually know how to fish. Like, somebody in this city who runs the shadows, who does the thing with the pole and the fish and the hook and the worms.
I picked it up last time we were up in Maine.
Last time.
Why the frag would you go to Maine?
Job.
I mean, that's the only reason to go to Maine. Okay, I'm not going to ask questions beyond that. Look like you're fishing.
Look like, or can I actually start fishing?
I mean, if you want.
Okay.
I mean, you've paid for a boat trip. You might as well.
I ain't eating anything you catch in this harbour.
It's not about catching it for food. It's about getting a decent catch.
Oh, I hear they're bigger around here.
Yeah, Huggy will take out the gear and give it a shot.
I mean, normally about the only thing we catch is if you go up Newtown Creek and you can go shopping cart fishing.
Yes, but you do that with a magnet.
Yeah. Eventually, Amrit gets you back to the boathouse, and on the way back, Marty makes a call to let Dimmy know the job is done.
Do I catch any fish? This is the important thing.
This is definitely the important question.
Roll edge for me.
That's 3 hits.
On 3 dice. Yeah.
3 hits on 3 dice.
I have no fragging idea what kind of fish live in New York Harbour. I'm not sure I want to know. But you catch a massive one of those glorious whatever the frag they are.
Honestly, I pull it. Like, I'm more surprised that I got a bite than anything else. Pull it out and like, I don't know what this is, and I don't think it should have that many eyes.
Yeah, and Amrit's looking at this, going, "It looks like somebody's. It looks like a sewer gator humped a goldfish. I have never seen one of those before."
And you never want to see one again.
No, is it some kind of spirit? Do either of you do the wiggly fingers?
No, but I have a friend who does. I'm taking a picture of this. I need to know what this is.
This becomes a whole subplot.
Tiger will know one way or the other if it's a weird animal or if it's a spirit.
Oh, that's glorious. So Marty has his phone call with Dimmy, and then turns to you and says,
So, yeah, Dimmy's happy with the work we did, but he did say that the guys we met down in Philly weren't happy about it, but frankly, I don't give a frag, do you?
Nope.
Absolutely not. I don't think they would have been happy unless they got to shoot us.
Yeah, I'd like to... Well, I might have a side job one day. I wonder how badly it'll piss Dimmy off. He doesn't have to know.
He doesn't have to know.
"Thank you for spending some time with us and listening to the Pride Against Prejudice podcast. We hope that you enjoyed the show and look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks' time for our next episode. In the meantime, let us know on our Discord." Intro is More Human Than Human by Carl Casey, and the background music is also by Carl Casey. Outro music is Neon Thrills by Luck Hash, and all sound effects are credited in the show notes. The Tops Company Inc. has granted permission to the Pride Against Prejudice podcast to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any other proprietary material for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with the Pride Against Prejudice podcast in any official capacity whatsoever. All other works mentioned in this podcast remain the property of their respective owners. The Pride Against Prejudice podcast is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license, so if you want to use any part of the show, please give us the credit. See you next time, chummers.